Protection for law enforcement and service animals has finally become reality, thanks to Richmond Hill's Member of Parliament Costas Menegakis. Costas Menegakis had originally introduced a private member's bill to protect law enforcement, service, and military animals by ensuring that those who harm them will face serious penalties. An animal lover himself, Costas Menegakis was inspired by the tragic tale of Brigadier, a Toronto Police Service horse that lost his life in the line of duty. Following the death of Quanto, an Edmonton Police Service dog who lost his life while protecting its handler, the Conservative government included it in the speech from the throne and expanded it further to include service and military animals.
I'm actually very proud of the evolution of this bill. As a Member of Parliament for Richmond Hill, and as all Members of Parliament, we have an opportunity to introduce legislation to Parliament, and I did just that by introducing a bill that will seek to denounce and deter those that would want to hurt service animals while they're in the service of law enforcement officers and or anyone in the community that would have a need for assistance of a service animal. Following that, of course, I was privileged by being appointed by the Prime Minister as Parliamentary Secretary to Citizenship and Immigration, which of course took away my right as ministers and parliamentary secretaries do not have the right to bring forth legislation in Parliament, and therefore I was very concerned that that my bill would not see any more life. But after having discussed this with the Prime Minister and his office, the Prime Minister saw the important merits of this legislation for all Canadians and all people that avail themselves of the services of these animals, particularly law enforcement. So he included it in the Throne to the Speech in the fall of 2013, and here we are today, certainly very excited, very proud and very honored that this piece of legislation got royal assent on June 23rd in Parliament and is actually law in Canada today.
Congratulations for that. And was there any particular reason why you chose this as a private member's bill?
Well, first of all, I'm an animal lover. And that's something that is sort of you grow up with. But I was inspired by the service of these animals, inspired by the story of the beautiful horse Brigadier in Toronto that was unfortunately had to be put down after being hit by someone driving a van who was trying to avoid apprehension from police at the time. And we saw that what happened with Quanto. My bill had already been introduced when tragically Quanto was killed in Edmonton. But so many stories over time of service animals, particularly law enforcement animals, that have been put in harm's way and have paid the ultimate price with their life, serving the community and protecting their partner, the law enforcement officer that they're serving with, who was their partner, their friend, and family member.
The legislation, known as Quanto's Law, passed unanimously in Parliament, and now Costas Menegakis and animal lovers across the country are celebrating it becoming the law. Quanto's Law will honor the memory of Quanto, Brigadier, and many other law enforcement animals that have made the ultimate sacrifice.